Hello, so here we are, flying out the Yak-3 Premium for the French tech tree. It's one of my favourite planes to fly. I thought I would upload this to YouTube. I mean, it's my first proper video. It is a 6 kilo, mainly uploading just so I can watch them back, but anybody who wants to join the ride is more than free to come. So I thought I would commentate over them just to show you what's going on and what I'm thinking at the time. So at the minute I'm just gaining a bit of altitude. I can see that there's a J2M coming in, and also there is a Key 43 just in front of me. Normally I would go for the person who is at the highest altitude, however in this instance there are 3 people down towards my left and the J2M seems to be occupied as there is a Spitfire coming in. I'm looking down at the Key 43 and at this moment I think he's about to pitch up for me. He isn't, but what I do is I just loop over and try to get on his 6. Whilst I'm doing this I'm keeping my situational awareness up, and looking at the J2M. I noticed that there's 2 people flying over trying to catch up to the B-25. At this moment I'm trying to see which target that I should actually go for, and decide to go for the Yak-9K as he's at the back, and chances are if I went for the 185 he would be on my tail. So quickly pop a few shots off, set him on fire and get a critical hit, and the 185 comes in to dive on me, so I set up for reversal, turning in and just going up and over, trying to get on his 6. In the meantime the Yak-9 burns up and that's kill number 1. So at the moment we're just rolling round, I'm looping up and over, starting an engine fire. I know that I will outturn him eventually, so here we go. And just whilst I'm in this dogfight I am thinking at the moment that that J2M could come in at any point. And I noticed there was a BF-109 there at the top of the screen that was coming in, so I need to make short work of this guy. I've only got a few seconds, take a few shots and unfortunately miss. Notice that the BF-109 is coming in, so I've got to kill him here or extend. So I'll take a few shots and unfortunately don't hit any of them and start diving away from the 109. Start making some evasive manoeuvres. Notice that the 185 is now my 6, so I'm just going to extend, and whilst I'm extending I will constantly look at people who are on my 6, trying to see the energy advantage or disadvantage at this moment in time. And then the 185 is shooting at me, so I know he's impatient, which means that eventually he will turn off, but at the moment I'm just extending and keeping an eye on both the 109 and 185. So I put myself into a slow climb as I notice that I am at the minute gaining distance. Now at this moment they are still both chasing me and still on my tail. I know if I keep this up one of them will break off and I'll be able to turn it into a 1v1. The reason I'm uploading this clip as well is because I was constantly had someone on my tail, constantly in a dogfight, which made it quite an exciting fight, one of the most exciting matches I've had in a long time. I've only recently started playing the game again, probably played it originally about 9 years ago, but only came back about a month ago. And at the moment I just turn in towards the 109 and start a slight dive to get up some airspeed. And I turn in to dodge his guns and start a dogfight. So I decide to go up and over to catch him, however I notice that a J2M is coming in. So right now we're in a 2-on-1. So I dive down and try and cut inside the J2M's turning circle to get a few shots off. Get a crit and set him on fire and blow his wing off. That's kill number 2. And now the 109 is going to come back in for me, so I'll start a slight dive to neutralise the energy. and start turning him to try and make him overshoot. Successfully does overshoot, and I pull up and over to try and get behind him, and on his 6 he's going vertical, making himself an easy target for myself. However, I managed to butcher most of the shots, as you can see. I notice that my airspeed's slowing down, so I know that I need to kill him now, so I put my landing flaps on and spray. And that's kill number 3. So now I will cut out until I'm back in the air, as I need to rearm with only 16 MG rounds and 5 cannon rounds. So here we are, back in the sky, and notice that there's a P-47 below me, and he is heading straight for the Halifax. The Yak-3 isn't the best in a dive. It picks up a lot of speed very quickly, and he gets hard to lose, so I'll start a slight dive and start to throttle down, and that P-47 is going to go for the runway as soon as he notices that I'm diving on him, so I need to make him a quick kill. And at the moment I'm still keeping up my situational awareness, mainly thinking that I know there's another 0 left alive, and I don't really want the 0 on my tail, so I want to get this guy out of the game quick. And as I'm diving in after him, we're getting close to the airfield, I see that the 0 is now coming in, so I know I haven't got long to take him out. He starts dolphining, if that's even a word, and I managed to get a lucky shot, set him on fire, and I turn away. Don't want anything to do with that AAA on the airfield. And also right now it lets me gauge the difference in energy between me and the 0, but also I want to pull him away from the airfield AAA. So at the moment I'm just going a slight 10-degree climb. I'm a lot faster than him, so I'm just getting some distance, but also trying to lure him away from the airfield. I notice that he looks like he's starting to fly away, so I look at the map just to see where he is going, and he's still coming away from the AAA. Get kill number 4, the P-47 must have crashed as he got towards the runway. That was kill number 4. So now at the moment we're starting to slightly climb, trying to go directly above the 0. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get him to pitch up for me and lose his energy, or turn and lose energy. At the moment he starts turning, so I turn with him a bit. I want to keep him turning until he's slow. Start to make a dive to see if we can get a quick pass on him. Looks like we can get a good shot. However, I only get a hit, so I have to pull back up and start to extend. I'd never chase the 0 round in a circle because he will outturn me and end up on the 6. And also look at them when they're firing, because there's been multiple times where I've been set on fire by a stray 7-7 that's just hit me out of nowhere. So right now I'm trying to get him in an energy trap, hoping that he's pitching up. So I'm just doing a flat horizontal turn, and now I start a dive, hoping that he doesn't have much airspeed, and just delay my turn in to get a better firing range. I hate this camera angle, I managed to get another hit and snipe his pilot. So straight up, and that's the 5th kill, that is the ace. However, there is only one more enemy left. We are losing, and there isn't much time left in the match, just over 6 minutes, so I've popped the blind hunt order to try and see where he is. Notice that he is flying away from the airfield, so what I decided to do is I try and cut him off in his flight path whilst getting slightly above him. I hate attacking bombers in this thing, if I'm honest. Even though the Yak-3 is probably my favourite plane, the PE-8, or any bomber for that matter, seems to always end up setting me on fire in one shot. So I don't really like it, but I've got no choice here. We're losing on tickets and the game timer isn't long from running out. And notice that I only have 86 MG rounds and 33 cannon rounds left. So I'm just going to try and cut off his flight path and well, hopefully get the kill with the rounds that I do have left. The firepower in the Yaks I do find sometimes a bit hard to take out bombers, especially with next to no armor protection. So at the minute I'm just flying above him and notice that he's trying to turn slightly. So I think he's not going to be in gun of view right now. It's a good time to dive down and try and get a try to snipe his pilot out of the cockpit. So you'll see me use all my ammo here, just hold down the trigger, spray and pray. Fortunately, nothing. He just started shooting me though, so I have to dive out of the way. So I'm going to head to the airfield, rearm, and see you when we take off again. So here we are, we're taking off again. Sorry if the clip's a bit laggy. I had a little bit lag at the start and it started to get extremely laggy towards the end, so I do apologise. But at the minute I can tell that he's over there by that red square on the map, so I'll follow him towards that base. And as I zoomed in there, I noticed a little dot just above it, so I presume he's going to bomb that base and then try run back home, which he does, and I can see the dot in the background, so I'm just going to follow it at the moment. And right now I'm thinking, it's either me or him. I'm going to lose either way, so I've got to go all in and just try and get him, try and shoot him down. 6 kilometers away, I noticed there's only 35 seconds left on the clock. I don't think I'm going to reach him, but I'm going to try. Just try and get as much airspeed as I can to catch him, and he crashes, which gives me the kill. 6 kill. And well, give it the good old roger that in chat. 10 seconds left, and that is it. We win the game, and my game actually freezes for a bit at the end there. But I will take you to the reward screen just so you can see what the rewards were. Just to let you know, I didn't have a premium account for this, but that's all from me. Over and out.